Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new action figure line. This line is from Spinmaster Toys, who are probably better known for their 4-inch Batman figures, or they're not really known amongst the 6-inch figure lines. Anyway, let's start talking about this. So this is a new line from PlayStation, and they are going to start making action figures of their video game heroes. The first one, which is Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. This one is from Horizon Forbidden West, and these are still only available on AliExpress. There's been no mainstream release of these yet. I don't know what's the story there, but there is a bunch of them. There's Varl from Horizon as well. Kratos we've seen pictures of, and apparently there's Jin Sakai of Ghosts of Tsushima, and Last of Us figures as well coming, and another Atreus as well from God of War as well too. So yeah, I've got this one from AliExpress. It took about 10 days to arrive, which is quite quick. There was no import charges or any stuff like that. This one is apparently a deluxe, so it does come with a lot of things, which I'll show you in a few minutes. But yeah, she's quite impressive from what I've seen of her so far. So let's check out the box for Aloy. And I have to say, when I ordered this from AliExpress, I was expecting something to turn up with a battered box or something like that. But no, this is in a box of its own with bulletproof bubble wrap around it. And yeah, so this is what we got for the box, which is quite nice. We've got a picture here of Aloy and the figure as well. It says Horizon Forbidden West. It does say Aloy, the Nora Huntress outfit, deluxe 6-inch figure, 42 points of articulation, which is crazy. If you turn around here, you see all the accessories she comes with, all those face plates and weapons and extra hands. And on the other side, you've got like the cover of the game, Forbidden West, and on the back you've got a little bio and another picture of her here, and of course legalese on the bottom, more legalese on the top. Now the cool thing about this box is it does lift up like so, and you've got another little box under there. And what's cool about this is you can kind of have a NECA type display of the figure inside, and the figure is literally out here. There's nothing holding in or anything, and you've got all the weapons to the side. So that really looks really nice. And I did have her out a while ago and messed about with her a little bit, and she is a really good figure, and I want to get into it in a few minutes. On the back you've got this awesome painting of Aloy and all the like robot creatures you fight along the way. On the back it looks really nice if you want to keep her in box. And yeah, so the Shapes collection is what it says here. I've not seen that before, but yeah, so let's get her out of the box, up on the swingamajig, and see what we can do. So here is Aloy finally out of the box, and as you can see, this figure is absolutely amazing. I have to say, like, the sculpt and the paint and the use of the weapons, as you can see, this is probably the best working bow I've seen at this scale ever. Proper string, proper everything, and the sculpt, the paint, everything else is brilliant as well. So I'm actually looking forward to going through this figure, because I heard a lot of things about it, that she was too small and a few other bits and pieces. But as you can see here, as you go through the different faces and stuff, the sculpts are really nice on all of them, and it really shows that this is a deluxe type figure. Like, she looks the exact same as she is in the games, like the sequel game, more Forbidden West, the one we're talking about, of course. But yeah, there's so many little bits and tricks about this figure that I'm about to show you now, and I think you'll be really impressed. And I kind of hear what people are saying, that Kratos should have got a deluxe figure as well, because it seems like he doesn't come with a lot, but this one comes with so much. And there's articulation in places I didn't know there could be articulation. So let's not talk too much more and actually get her down and take her look properly. So now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of the figure. Let's start out on her weapons and her accessories. And as you can see, she's actually holding her bow. And I'm going to bring her close to show you this a bit better. So you get one of the accessories is also a bow holding hand. And as you can see, this has proper strings and everything, and it's a proper bow, I tell thee. But yeah, she does hold it really well. I'm going to take this off of her now just so I can show you a bit better all the little bits and pieces that go into this figure. So if I start with the bow here, as you can see, it does have a proper, let's see if I can get this working. I think I've loosened it a bit, but yeah, if you pull it back, it does flow, it does fire. So that's really cool. And you see the bow itself, it's really nicely painted all along here. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see the kind of, try and get this closer for you. There's a little indent there where you can leave the bow, the arrow go through. And there's a hole here as well that I'm not too sure what it is. The arrow doesn't go in there. But yeah, I'm sure you can attach it to her somewhere all along. It's really, really nice. It's painted really, really well. You can really see like the difference between mass-produced Hasbro stuff and hand-painted. So this is excellent work on the bow anyway. Same with the arrow. You've got little black and white wrappings there, and it's tinted there at the bottom as well. And at the top, the quiver looks nice too. Just really, really cool. She does come with this, her thing for holding arrows. You got some fire arrows there, you can't take them out. But it does look proper like leather. And this does pin onto her side here. There's a little hole at the side there. And that will pin on like so. If you want to grab her arrows, she can just grab them there while she's holding her bow and have at it. So yeah, that's really nice as well. And this is absolutely class. Her spear from the game, the amount of colours and things on this, like those little bits of gold and feathers and stuff going around it. And if you spin it around there, look at that. Oh, the colours and the wraps. It's just really, really nice. Yeah, and you can see all the wraps there as well. And on this then as well, I don't think there's another little hole there, so I'm wondering, like, are they going to make a weapon like thing for them to hold them? I don't know what it is really, to be honest. A weapons rack, that's the one I was looking for. So yeah, she also comes with a bunch of different hands. You get your standard set of punching hands. Of course, one hand is gloved, the other isn't. It's your standard open hands. And you get a pointing hand. And you get this kind of the spear holding hand as well. So you do get a lot of stuff there. And the last but not least, you get 4 different, you get one on her obviously, as you can see there. But you get 4 different faceplates as well. And of course you'll have seen those on the Swingamajig. You've got this one. And I love faceplates, they're so cool. You got this kind of either angry one, and an even more angry one. And you got this one, which is really, really cool. And you got this smiley one as well. I actually forgot. There's actually 6 altogether. So you got this smiley one as well with the war paint. So yeah, really, really good stuff. So let's look at the sculpt of this figure, which is phenomenally good. It's sculpted and hand painted, which shows the difference between like a Hasbro figure or anything else. And as you can see there, you see her hair, it's got all those little braids and things. Now the interesting thing here is I'm going to show you articulation as I do this as well. There are 3 parts of her hair, 5 parts of her hair that actually have all their own ball joints, so you can move them about to create like jumping poses. This one as well, and the one at the back here. So you've got 5 different articulated poses out of her hair alone. This one kind of moves as well. I find these ones get in the way of the articulated ones. But yeah, that's really cool. There is one of them that kind of wants to pop off all the time, but it just pops straight back in, so I don't consider it too big of an issue. Articulation wise with the head, that's the one. You get a good amount of articulation there, and those do come out of the way to give you a full thing, but as I've done it, the face has popped off. These are simple to pop in as well. You just push it down and it really just pops in itself. But any of these that come off, they all pop back on fairly easy. But it's not a thing that they pop off really easy. You're not going to be doing this all day, basically, is what I'm trying to say. They're actually really good for that. But yeah, so yeah, that's the head articulation's really good. You can look up, you can look down really well. Shoulder articulation is okay as well. I think this is the one place where this figure falls down, is the arms, because you have only single jointed elbows as well. The hands, you get up and down and a rotation. She has fantastic articulation at the abs, full left and right, and rotation. And there's another articulation or ab crunch here. So you can go all the way back and all the way forward. Legs will go all the way out. You do have a bit of a thigh swivel up there, if you can see, and a double jointed knee. You do have pins, unfortunately, but they kind of blend in with the pants anyway, so you don't really notice. No boot rotation, but you do have articulation at the foot. You even have a toe articulation at the foot on these, and ankle rockers as well, usual stuff up and down. But sculpt wise as well, she really is fantastic. You see all her little beads and things there, and you've got the connect, like the computer thing from the game on her hand in the game. The skirt is done really well. There's lots of little pieces and stuff hanging off that I think some people could find annoying, but I don't mind it. She does have a little thing hanging off there now. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, there's a little rope thing hanging off there. All these get out of your way when you want to move the legs as well. They're not like hard plastic. And again, with the boots, they look really good too. And the knees. So yeah, she looks great, I have to say. So let's check out what height she is. So height wise, we're talking about 5.25 maybe, 5.5 at tallest for Aloy, which is pretty small for a 6-inch figure, but she's not too bad. Like, I don't see a massive height difference when I put her next to the legends and stuff, which I'm going to do now in a second. But yeah, she is a bit small, but I don't think she's small enough for it to be a problem. So let's check out those comparisons now and see. So here she is next to Bastila Shan from the Black series, Chun-Li from the Jaded Toys Street Fighter, and the Legendary Riders Black Widow from the Marvel Legends series. And yes, she is the smallest of all of them, but not by much. Especially Black series, I think she could definitely fit in there. She's not much bigger than them at all, or not much smaller than them at all. So like, there isn't too much in the difference. I don't really mind. I'm happy to have her anyway. And just if you want to see a fella next to her for balance, there's Ken, who does look a bit much bigger than her. I think they're kind of musclier in general anyway. And let's give her one more. Here's Wolverine, the smallest Marvel legend. And yeah, I'm happy enough to have her anyway, next to these guys. So to finish off, what do I think of this Aloy figure? I think she's absolutely fantastic. The lack of articulation at the elbows and the arms, it's kind of a little bit off-putting. The height is a little issue, no pun intended. But other than that, like, I give her a solid like 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, she's excellent. A fantastic figure, sculpted perfectly. Articulation is great, more or less. And yeah, all the faces are brilliant. I love the idea of the faces. Like, bring that into Legends. It's cheaper than making a load of heads, I would imagine. And yeah, just really pleased with this figure, and delighted with how quick it came as well. Will I be getting the others? Yes, definitely. I think Kratos is next for release, along with Varl from Horizon Forbidden West, who I find is a very strange choice, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's a thumbs up for me anyway, 8.5 thumbs up. And yeah guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one, if you'll be getting into this line. Is there any PlayStation characters you'd like to see in this? I know we've got Jin Sakai coming and the Last of Us characters coming, as far as we know so far. But there's more PlayStation exclusive characters out there surely from previous generations as well that I'd love to see personally. So yeah guys, we'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the review, and we'll see it in your heart to drop a little subscribe, and if you do, awesome. If not, awesome also. See you later guys, bye.